Hi, I'm Lily with Safe Teen Schools. If you're not familiar with us, we are activists that expose child abuse in the troubled teen industry. In this video blog, we will be talking about complex post-traumatic stress disorder and how it connects with programs. While PTSD typically applies to an event that lasts for a short time, complex PTSD affects individuals who have experienced chronic, inescapable trauma that continues for months to years at a time. Those that typically deal with complex PTSD are people who have survived concentration camps, are survivors of prisoner of war camps, survivors of long-term childhood physical and/or sexual abuse, kidnapping survivors, and cult survivors. Boarding facility survivors have claims under a few of these categories. For example, surviving long-term childhood trauma, kidnapping survivors, and surviving a cult. Now I'm going to break this down even further. The typical amount of time spent in a boarding facility for troubled teens is a year or more. During that time, their stay typically starts with being kidnapped from their homes with support of their parents. While at the facility, they are force-fed information by staff to break them down and rebuild them how the facilities want them to be, which is very consistent with how cults operate. Cults also operate off punishment and reward for behaviors. This leads into surviving long-term childhood trauma. Punishments in these facilities can range from mild to the extreme, from taking away a privilege to physical, sexual, and emotional abuse, and even death. While PTSD and complex PTSD share many of the same symptoms, there are some that are exclusive to complex PTSD. Symptoms of complex post-traumatic stress disorder are difficulty regulating emotions, paranoia, trouble with relationships, and feeling of guilt and shame. These symptoms end up creating many issues in the lives of program survivors, including a deep fear of trust, constant aloneness, unable to connect with other people, unsteady emotions, flashbacks, panic attacks, and suicidal thoughts or actions. Unfortunately, it is not uncommon for survivors of troubled teen facilities to take their own lives. And this adds even more weight to how traumatizing and dangerous the troubled teen industry is. We should ask ourselves why we are putting children at risk to the trauma of boarding facilities when we have so much information on the dangers of these places. For more information, please visit us at safeteenschools.org and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Thank you.